Lovely day to you, wonderful viewers out there. This tutorial shall be based on what is known as the fair value gap. It is a very important concept in the foreign exchange trade, and trust me, you are gonna love it. Why? Because it helps you to get what is known as precision and a perfect entry in the foreign exchange market. It is something very easy for you to locate. Don't make them get things complicated for you. Some people call it breakaway gap, some people call it the fair value gap, some call it an imbalance. Of course, it is also under the broad group of concepts known as the liquidity in foreign exchange markets. But let them not get it too complicated for you. Just stick to a particular name: fair value gap, FVG. It is as easy as that. And how do you locate your fair value gap? Fair value gap is so easy to locate on the chart. Look at this particular price action here. The first fair value gap I would like to show you is this particular one. When we talk about fair value gap, you look at three consecutive candlestick. It is either a bull candlestick or a bear candlestick, whichever one. Okay, now look at this three candlestick. There are three consecutive candlestick, right? This particular red here, this next red candlestick, and this third candlestick here. They are red candlestick. Even we have another fourth candlestick. Doesn't matter. What we need is a three consecutive candlestick, right? Now, this three consecutive candlestick, if you check very well, there is no space in between them. So we have no fair value gap in between these three candlestick. There is no imbalance between it. These candlestick are well balanced. But if you now check out this first red candlestick, this long green candlestick, and this third green candlestick, you are seeing an imbalance. What is that imbalance? Which is known as the fair value gap. Let me show you. So you mark the top of the first candlestick you want to mark. You check here. So you mark it out here, and also you mark this third one here, which is the green candlestick. So if you check very well, the space in between this three candlestick is known as the fair value gap. Is what is known as the fair value gap. And if we want to trade the fair value gap, we should be expecting something like this. Markets should drop into this region, then you look at other confluences within this fair value gap. This is a daily time frame. You can look at a lower time frame, probably a 1 hour time frame, a 30 minutes time frame, a 15 minutes time frame, or a 4 hour time frame. But since you're trading, you are doing your analysis on a daily time frame, it is best you go to a 1 hour time frame. Look at an order block on that 1 hour time frame, and if you see another block, you also do this in company with time and price. Of course, we have the London session, we have the Asia session, and we have the New York session. I love to trade the London session and the New York session mostly because the Asia session, I'm a Nigerian, and it is hard to wake up in the middle of the night to trade. And of course, you don't really get a lot of moves during this period, except if there is a news around that period that can move the market so fast. So it is always good to just stick to the New York session and the London session. Of course, if you want to trade the Asia session, you trade pairs like the GBP, JPY, you trade AUD, you trade mostly JPY pairs and AUD pairs. Those are the pairs that really move mostly during that time. But let's not get this video too long. We're talking about the fair value gap. So when price comes into this place, I want to see my confluences, then I take my trade to the up part to continue the bull run. So that is what a fair value gap is. So let's delete this and also show you another fair value gap. If you check very well, there is another fair value gap here. This green candlestick here, this first green candlestick here, you mark it out, and there's another, this red candlestick is the third one, right? Okay, so you mark it out, then you have your fair value gap. If you check very well, when price came into this region, moving from here, came into this region, then price went up. So this is what I'm saying. Price came here, and from here it's moved up. So that is what the fair value gap is. It is so easy to locate. And so easy to understand. We can also check it on the bear market. We can check for fair value gap on the bear market, and let me look at a very wonderful. Okay, this is a very wonderful example. This trade, I took it and I got a lot of pips from it. So let me delete this one that I already marked out and remark it for us. We say 3 consecutive candlesticks, right? It doesn't matter what the color is. So this is the first one. We mark it out. And this is the third one. We mark it out. So the space between them is what is known as the fair value gap. And of course, if you check this price action very well, I didn't just stick this trade because it's a fair value gap. I also joined this in company with other conferences. I'm seeing a reversal candlestick. This particular red candlestick, some people call it AMA, some people will call it doji, but it is a reversal candlestick. We will talk about candlestick formations later in the course of this tutorial. So you stick to the channel and you will get to learn a lot. So if you check this is a reversal candlestick in our fair value gap. So this is a perfect entry for us. And of course, when markets went to that place, and look at it, a very nice drop down that we had from here. It went into our fair value gap, and from our fair value gap we had a rundown. So that is what your fair value gap is. And of course, one thing about the foreign exchange markets that you need to understand is price is fractal in the sense that what is happening on the monthly time frame is happening on the weekly time frame, is happening on the daily time frame, on the 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and even the 1 minute chart. You can go as long as your 1 minute chart and you will see fair value gap. You will see fair value gap on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so look at this now. Currently we are here, and price is reacting at a particular fair value gap on the 1 minute time frame. Though I'm not saying you should trade every fair value gap. Trust me, you are not trading every fair value gap. Your fair value gap is going to be based on other conferences, mostly the trend of the market. You look at it, then you get your fair value gap. Okay, so what fair value gap are we talking about here? This first red candlestick, this first one, and the top of this one. That is your fair value gap. As you can see, price is ranging within that fair value gap, and I'm not saying there will be a drop down because this is a 1 minute time frame. You can't use 1 minute time frame to analyze the market and get a good entry. No, you use a higher time frame to analyze the market in order to get something perfect. So brothers, everyone out there watching this video, this is the concept known as the fair value gap. And trust me, when you learn this fair value gap very well with what I've been able to explain to you, you'll be able to understand the scope of trading the foreign exchange markets. And trust me, you'll be able to get perfect entry when you get this concept of fair value gap very well. So you can stick around, and in this channel I'll also be doing daily analysis of different pairs. In case you want to trade for a particular day, you can just check my channel first, see the pairs that